Osea 9, versículo 3. No quedarán en la tierra de Yahweh, sino que volverán Efraín a Egipto y a Siria, donde comerán vianda inmunda. Kohala la Yahweh, Bahasam Yahweh Sai, Bahasam Rakakudash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Shai, Bahasam Rakakudash. Doble honrada a los apóstoles, a los ancianos de Yasharala, Great Millstone, y Shalom a los escogidos. Efraín representa el reino del norte de Israel y las 10 tribus perdidas que hoy en día son dominicanos, guatemaltecos, panameños, puertorriqueños, cubanos, indios norteamericanos, argentinos, chilenos, que Suramérica, Centroamérica. Mira lo que está pasando. Una enorme caravana de migrantes de más de 1000 personas cruzó ilegalmente al Paso, Texas anoche, lo que lo convierte en el grupo individual más grande que jamás hayamos visto. La ciudad del Paso informa que la patrulla fronteriza ahora tiene más de 5000 bajo custodia y ha liberado asientos en las calles de la ciudad. Ellos están, el gobierno demócrata está dejando que los ilegales entren a Estados Unidos. En realidad no son ilegales, porque esa tierra le pertenece a Efraín, a, a los mexicanos que son de la tribu de Isaacar.
¿Qué onda?
Mil ilegales. En realidad, mil israelitas que quieren entrar a su tierra, pero ellos van a Estados Unidos a comer viandas inmundas, ¿sí? A comer comida genéticamente modificada, a vivir debajo la tiranía estadounidense. En la superficie se ve que tú estás libre en Estados Unidos, pero en realidad tú no estás libre, man. Tú estás en cautiverio, tú tienes que pagar impuestos, para todo lo que tú haces. Osea 9, versículo 13. Efraín, según veo, es semejante a Tiro, asentada en lugar delicioso, mas Efraín sacará a sus hijos al matador. México, la tierra de México tiene que ser mejor que en la tierra en Estados Unidos, porque ya la tierra en Estados Unidos la han contaminado con, con desechos, eh, empresas botando sus desechos tóxicos en los ríos y el ambiente completamente dañado. Pero esa clase de cosas no se ve mucho en México. México, la tierra de México, lo único malo que tiene México son los carteles. Que si tú sacas los carteles, que México es como un paraíso, ¿no? Pero como quiera, Efraín está en un lugar delicioso. Pero ellos quieren ir al matador, no, al norte. Ellos quieren ir al norte. Vámonos al norte, güey. Eso es lo que ellos quieren hacer. Cuando en realidad deberían quedarse ahí en México. Porque lo que va a pasar es va a haber una reversa. En el futuro van a ver americanos. No, no en el futuro, ya eso empezó. Yo hice un video, yo creo, hace 2 o 3 meses que muchos americanos eh, que están en los estados con la frontera de México, porque muchos ciudadanos en el sur de California, muchos ciudadanos americanos se están mudando a México porque el costo de la vida en Estados Unidos se está poniendo fuera de control. Así que los gringos están bajando y ustedes están subiendo. Pero Isaacar son los únicos que hacen los trabajos que ninguno de los gringos quieren hacer. No quieren trabajar en la finca, no quieren hacer nada de eso. ¿Y ustedes trabajan para qué? Para enviar el dinero a México, a sus familias en México. Eso es Efraín llevando a su hijo al matador. Porque muchas veces, ¿qué es lo que hacen? Ellos separan a los padres de los hijos. Y en algunos casos nunca vuelven a verlo otra vez. ¿Y a quién le puede reclamar? Esa es otra razón que ya Obama va a tener que destruir su maldita madre de Estados Unidos. Ya Obama va a tener que mandarle misiles nucleares a ese país. Ojalá que pase pronto. Lo voy a dejar ahí. Si están escuchando en español, shalom. Hosea 9 verse 3. He shall not dwell in Yahweh's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria. Ephraim is talking about the northern kingdom of Israel, all right, which consists of so-called Dominicans, Guatemalans, Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, so-called Native Americans, Argentinians, Chileans, Brazilians, Colombians, basically Central South America and on all these people of the the Caribbean islands. Their descendants are Israelites, the northern kingdom of Israel, represented by Ephraim. And Ephraim still going to America, man. Like America is still the place to be. Like the grass is greener on the other side. A huge migrant caravan of over 1,000 people crossed illegally into El Paso, Texas last night, making it the largest single group we have ever seen. The city of El Paso reports Border Patrol now has over 5,000 in custody and has released hundreds to cities. Hey, you hear that? Hey, so the governor of the governor of Texas is gonna be busing them to Chicago, to New York. Y'all want the illegals? Okay. And really, man, hey, they're really not illegals, okay? because that land belongs to the Native Americans who were there first. If you want to come up with that bullshit, if hey, a lot of Edomites like saying, all right, well, we conquered it. Okay, okay, so when we conquer you, you can't say shit because we're going to conquer you soon. All right, and we're going to take everything you have. If might makes right, when the might of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai comes and takes you out of power, I don't want to hear you crying about, oh, might doesn't make right. We conquered it fair and square. We were here first. Fuck all that. If you want to use that, if you want to use that debate, all right, you want to use that argument that y'all took over America, so you deserve it. Okay, well, we're gonna take over you. We're gonna take over you and your lands. Fucking devil. All right, check this video out.
¿Qué onda?
A thousand is Sacarites. It might be other, other Israelite tribes in there too. People still, hey man, they still think that America's still popping, man. Hey, America is not in the 90s anymore, man. It's not even the early 2000s either. After 9/11, shit went to shit. Hey, it's like Agent Smith said in The Matrix that we designed this time according to the height of your civilization. America in the 90s, man, that was the height of America, right? That was the height of America's civilization. Everybody was all good and shit. Clinton was in the office getting head. Everything was good. Now look at what happened. After 9/11, everything just garbage. Just straight up garbage. Obama came in, shit was garbage. You had the housing crisis. Now you got another crisis coming ahead. And Ephraim still wants to bring their families over, man. Hosea chapter 9, verse 13. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murder. Man, this is prophecy. That video is prophecy, right? Israelites still going to America, man. Because Mexico is a good place. Matter of fact, all of Central and South America, man, those are good lands. The Caribbean islands, those are good lands. They might be, you could argue that they're in a better state than in America right now because America got all this pollution. right? All the rivers, they got toxic chemicals dumped in there, toxic waste. You can't drink from no river in America. Well, I mean, shit, even some rivers here in DR, you can't drink from them, man, because of this devil's policies. You get sick, man. You die. Even if you probably use one of those life straws, you probably still get sick. So Ephraim is in a good place, which really, when you think about it, the only bad thing about, you know, Mexico is the cartels. All right, but not counting them, all right, that's a good place, man. That's a good land. But yeah, they want to bring their kids to America, El Norte. We have to go to El Norte. Hey man, hey Ephraim, hey, and you know the funny thing is that you got Americans that are even leaving America, going to the South. You got Americans. I did a video about that a couple months ago. Americans in states bordering Mexico, man, like South California. You know, Americans are moving to. They're actually working in the states and living in Mexico, man, saving a lot of money. Cause like for like 25% of the price of an apartment in South California, you can get the same spot for like 25% of the price in Mexico. Probably even less. So it's kind of weird, man. And what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna flee to their own lands anyway. When they start seeing them, they're going to America in vain because a lot of them are gonna come back. A lot of them they're gonna see, oh, America's all fucked up, and they're gonna go back to Mexico, man. You're gonna be seeing a mass exodus from America. You're gonna be seeing people going back to the Middle East, going back to Asia, people going back to Africa, people going back to the Caribbeans, people just leaving America, man. You're gonna be seeing that shit. But for now, hey, these people is taking their children to the murderer, man, because there's cases where Border Patrol separates parents from their kids and they never see them again. So what do you think they're doing to them kids, man? These fucking devils. What do you think they're doing to them? I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shai. Kahala La Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Sa Bahashem Bakak Wadash Barakti Yahweh Barakti Yahweh Shai Barakti Yahweh Barakti Yahweh Shai Barakti Yahweh Barakti Yahweh Shai the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Bakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Yasharala, Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, Ababa Ball, Abad Kal Gawunyam, Abad Kal Adawamium, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.